What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video by Danico Blue 43. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video by Danico Blue 43. Today we'll be taking a look at Transberry Juice Cab from the 2017 Piston Cup Pit Crew series from Cars 1. And now I ordered this off eBay from a seller called Burning Rubber Toy Company, all in lowercase. And if you like to search up that, unfortunately, I still do not know how to add links to eBay sellers. So if you want, you can go in the search bar on eBay, go to eBay, click the search bar, and then put in seller, and then type in the seller's name. It should give you the seller and all the items they're selling, and you might be able to find the Transberry Juice Cab here. That's where I ordered it, and it's the only way that anyone's been able to order it right now. It may be out of stock at this moment, but I don't know. I didn't get this from Amazon. I got this from an eBay seller, Burning Rubber Toy Company, like I said from before. And I don't think there's any left. I haven't checked in a while, but I think there may be, but I may be wrong about that. But yeah, now let's go on to this review of Transberry Juice Cab here. Now, as you can see, he's actually a new hauler. This semi has never been released before. We never got a Transberry Juice member besides the Transberry Juice Racer itself. So it's awesome that they made a new one other than re-releasing one. And unfortunately, this series only has 6 cars in this series. I'll show you that when I show you the number later on. But yeah, this one does have 6 cars. I'll show you right here. It does have 6 cars in the series. And I'm sorry that I had trouble focusing. But yeah, it does say 6 cars. That's really unfortunate. I feel like this series would be one of those larger series. But unfortunately, they only made it to 6 cars. And we already know 2 other releases. Transberry Juice Cab right here. And the one on the back, we can see Vinyl Toupe Cab. I also do not have the Vinyl Toupe Cab either. So that's pretty good, the re-releasing it, but I still wish that they would release a new one other than release a Vinyl Toupe color, and that's 2 out of the 6. Hopefully the next 4 are either new releases or very good re-releases. If they were going to make all re-releases, I would hope that they would at least release some of the pitties that were in the pit road packs back in 2010, or maybe even some of the Spearmint Chief and the Spearmint Pity, because those haven't been released in quite some time. So hopefully even if they release good releases, I'm hoping they're good re-releases, although I definitely love to see more new releases. So of course we have an art for Transberry Juice Cab here. It's very awesome art. He looks very happy to be doing his job, and it looks like he's happy probably because maybe Transberry Juice is doing good in the race. Of course, Transberry Juice is just a sponsor. The real name for the Transberry Juice sponsor, the one who was sponsored by Transberry Juice, is of course Lee Revkins. And of course you see some of the other pit rows as the background art for this series. You see a nitrate pitty right there. And we see other chiefs like the RPM chief is right there, gaskets, Vitaline, and so on from down there. Those are all the crew chiefs, obviously, and you kind of see some of the berries as well. So that's a pretty cool one. Of course, he has to be a deluxe because he obviously can't fit in a single pack. And you kind of see Light McQueen's pit stop area right there. Number 5 out of 6 in the series. On the back here, we can see Transberry Juice Cab along with Vinyl Toupe Cab, the 2 that I mentioned previously. Those are the only 2 releases we know so far in this series. And there's 6 cars, so that means there's 4 unknown cars that are in this series that we do not yet know of. So I'm hoping they are good re-releases if they're gonna go with re-releases. Or I'm more hoping that they're new releases, like I said before, like thousands of times probably. And also we see some Vitaline pitties right there, one with the Dynaco oil to fill up the Vitaline race. James Cleaner, of course. Now, one thing that's really odd about this picture, in my opinion, is that none of the crew chiefs have headset. You see a perfect shot of Roman Dune's No Stalls crew chief, and he has no headsets. Now, that's completely confusing to me, because I checked the movie to see if they had headsets in the scene, and yeah, all of them did have headsets, and for some reason, they do not have headsets in this picture. Some of them don't even have headsets, or I believe all of them in the front, because as you can see, in the front right here, see the RPM chief, he also doesn't have headsets, and I don't think these 2 either. So that is extremely odd. I don't know why they chose to edit the headsets out of the picture. It's really kind of weird in my opinion. Of course, every crew chief has to have a headset so they can talk to the racer while they're on the track. So that's kind of odd, but whatever. And also you can see a ton of no-stall plays. Of course, only 1 got released. I believe its name was Shirley Spit Out. Maybe wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. We also see some Rev and Go page in the background there, and there's Todd Marcus right there, and of course the no stall stand and the no stall barrier. And there's a description for the Piston Cup series, not Piston Cup, my bad, the Piston Cup Pit Crew series is the description, and it reads, Piston Cup racers rely on their pit crew to get them out of the pit stop in record-breaking time and one tire closer to the Piston Cup Championship. Now let's take Transberry Juice Cab out of his package. Wow. Just wow. This guy looks amazing out of the package. I love his purple color, and seeing him in person out of the package just looks phenomenal. He has a very awesome purple color, definitely making one of my favorite semis. So now let's definitely get on with the review here of Transberry Juice Cab. And now before we get on with the review, I'd just like to say the only complaint I really have about this is that they didn't give him a name, like an actual name in real life, and just call him Transberry Juice Cab. And if you guys did not know, the Nitroid Cab was actually released back in 2016 in the Piston Cup series, and they actually named him, instead of calling him Nitroid Cab, they called him Eric Rodale's. So it's a little unfortunate that they did not do this for the Transberry Juice Cab, nor the Vinyl Toupe Cab, which is coming soon. Well, why did I just say coming soon? It's already out on eBay. But yeah, that one didn't get named either, which is really unfortunate. Hopefully, if they do release other semis in the series this year, we will get names for the other ones. Mattel is just inconsistent sometimes. They usually don't finish what they start. But anyway, let's get on with the review of the Transberry Juice semi here. He has this very happy expression. He looks very happy to be doing his job. He must really love his job about being a semi, hauling a racer to one country to the next. Not one country, my bad. One state to the next, or maybe his hometown. And of course has a black grill with chrome outlining around it. And of course has green eyes with purple, like flat eyelids. It has the Transberry Juice logo up top with a purple hat, of course. Of course, Transberry Juice's main color is purple. He has a 63 logo on each side with the yellow, because that's the number for Transberry Juice. On the back, his little mud flaps here does have the Transberry Juice logo. And his license plate, if my camera's going to focus in, I'm going to try to get it to focus in, guys. It doesn't look like it's going to want to focus in. Okay, there we go. E327L. And I cannot read the text above it. And also, he does have this chrome little, I don't know what they call it, I guess they're exhaust or something, because I know when the truck moves, like little smoke kind of stuff like that will pop out here. And he, of course, has these two black strings, which is kind of cool as well. He also has a black base, obviously. My bad, I said bait. And then he also has chrome rims, and I'd like to compare him to the Transberry Juice Racer, obviously. Lee Revkins, here we go. Here's Lee Revkins, and if you guys, I don't know if you guys can notice on camera, but he does have rubber tires. I do not have the plastic version of him. And to be honest, I really do not care if my Piston Cup racers are either rubber or plastic. It really doesn't matter in my opinion, but later on I may change my mind. I'm hoping I don't, because then I regret for not putting it now. And then, of course, I absolutely love the Transberry Juice team, especially since we got our first team member other than Lee Revkins, because we actually got an additional team member. That is phenomenal. I never thought Mattel would ever do this. The last time they made an additional team member to a team was back in 2010. So yeah, 7 years later, they finally make an additional member to a Piston Cup team. And of course, here's the comparison. Of course, we have to give him a 360. And now one weird thing is, as you can kind of see, Transberry Juice is color is a lot more of a darker purple than the semi. And that's same on the art. If you guys remember from the art from earlier, he looked like he had more of a darker purple than a lighter purple. So I'm going to take a guess and say the semi has the incorrect color. Maybe they just couldn't get the right color like Transberry Juice had. I don't know, but I don't know, whatever. I still love the Transberry Juice semi. And he also has his pretty cool rear view mirrors as well. And make sure to tell me in the comment section down below which one is your favorite, Lee Revkins or the Transberry Juice Cab. This is a hard decision, but I'd go with Lee Revkin just because I love all his designs. And he's one of my favorite Piston Cup racers. I know the Transberry Juice Cab is very awesome as well. I don't hate it or anything. It's just that I prefer Lee Revkin's over the Transberry Juice Cab. Just make sure you guys tell me which one you prefer in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching this video, and stay tuned for more reviews coming soon. I'll see you guys by then. We're signing off.